Welcome back to another episode of your Energy Booster podcast. I'm your show host, Janine Padilla, and today we are going to dive deep into a topic that affects each one of us. It's choosing to worship rather than to worry. We will explore the consequences of worry and the freedom that comes from trusting God in all circumstances. I know it is easier than done, but it is possible. To help us on this journey, we will be referencing some powerful Bible verses because I love the Bible. I hope you do. So grab a cup of coffee and find a cozy spot and let's get started. It is easy to get caught up in worry, especially when we have a lot of responsibilities. We worry about our careers, our relationships, our health, and the list goes on. But what does the Bible say about worry? Well, in Matthew 6:25, Jesus reminds us, "Therefore, I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat or drink, or about your body, what you will wear. Is not life than food, and the body more than clothes?" These words of Jesus serve as a powerful reminder that worry does not add anything positive to our lives. Instead, it robs us of our peace and hinders our ability to fully trust God. I can still remember. Like sometimes we worry about how we look like outside than how we are inside. Of course, because we worry about, what other people say about our appearances. But I think what is my takeaway about this verse is, at this point is that our inner world or our internal peace is more important or is more valuable than how we appear on the outside. But yeah, let's move on. So, what are the consequences of worry? Well, too bad. Worry can lead to anxiety. Remember when you think a lot and worry a lot of something, can you notice that you get anxious? And nobody likes anxiety. I don't like that feeling as well. Stress and even physical health issues like hypertension, sleeplessness at night, let's say acid reflux, and a lot more. So worry really doesn't do good to us. It consumes our thoughts, clouds our judgment, and prevents us from fully experiencing the joy and the blessings God has in store for us, or all the blessings that are already in front of us. In Philippians 6 or 4, 6 to 7, the Apostle Paul writes, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, will present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. These verses remind us that we have a choice. We can either dwell in worry or surrender, fully surrender our concerns to God through prayer, experiencing His peace that surpasses all human understanding. Isn't it this? Isn't it that your God is a powerful God, and you know that fully? Isn't it your God, the God who made the heavens and the earth, who made you, who provides everything for you, and you know that, and we know that, and yet from time to time we worry. We worry a lot. And and sometimes it's funny because we worry a lot for small things and we tend to forget how powerful our God is, who can provide us everything that we need. And all we need to do is to ask. Ask, and it shall be given unto you. In a nutshell, it does not make sense, just like I've said. It doesn't make sense to worry. But human as we are, we want to be in control with our lives. We want to figure out everything. And we want certainty. And we want everything to just be there in an instant. That's why we love fast food. Because if we want it now. But worrying does not make us any good because we are not designed to worry. That's why worry breaks us apart, breaks our heart. Worry destroys our sanity. And if we can only learn to trust and let go, then can you imagine? Life will get even better. Your life, your life will be better. Now, let's shift our focus to freedom that comes from choosing to trust God in all circumstances. When we choose to worry instead, or when we choose to worship instead of worry, we surrender our anxieties to the one who holds the universe in his hands. In Psalms 55:22, it says, cast your cares on the Lord, and He will sustain you. He will never let the righteous be shaken. This verse assures that when we entrust our worries to God, He sustains us and provides the strength we need to overcome any challenge we face. Any challenge, just name it. How wonderful is it? Choosing to worship means shifting our perspectives from our problems to the greatness and faithfulness of God. We can find comfort and hope in Romans 8:28, which states, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. This verse reminds us that even in the midst of trials, God is working for our ultimate good. When we choose to trust Him, we can find peace knowing that He is in control and working all things together for our benefit. But let me remind you There is a condition in this verse. It says, all things work or works for good for those who love him. When you love God with all your heart, with all your strength, with all your mind, you have the peace that everything will work for your own good. So, how can we practically choose to worry or to worship instead of worry? Well, it starts with cultivating a deep and intimate relationship with God through prayer, studying His Word, and surrounding ourselves with a supportive community of believers. As we align our hearts with God's will, we can trust Him to guide our steps and provide for all our needs. I know it's easier said than done, but if we commit ourselves to do it intentionally, I said intentionally, when we intentionally build relationship with God, I mean, we put it in our schedule, we include it in our schedule, and we make it our priority, then no obstacle can hinder us to grow our faith and to trust God in all circumstances. As we conclude today's episode, I want to leave you with one final verse. Isaiah 41:10. It says, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." Let these words be a source of encouragement and a reminder that God is always by your side, ready to strengthen and sustain us when we choose to worship Him rather than worry. I remember I did a skydiving after my birthday this year. This was the exact verse I was memorizing before I and my instructor went down from that helicopter. It was 16,000 feet above the ground. And while I was up there on the air, flying like a bird, I let go and I let God take care of me. And that was the most amazing experience that I had in my life when I physically experienced to let go of everything, to let go of fear, to let go of worry, and just be free and secure in God's loving hand. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to experience that kind of freedom, the freedom of trusting the Most High God. Thank you for joining us today on Finding Peace in Faith and choosing to worship rather than worry. I hope that this episode has inspired you to choose worship over worry and embrace the freedom that comes from trusting God in all circumstances. Remember, when we worry or when worry tries to steal your peace, joy, or even happiness, let your faith be your shield. It is my goal to help you grow spiritually so you can live the life God designed you to have. Until next time, may God's peace and love be with you always. Thank you, and I love you. Bye.